It's the year 2010. Kobe and Gasol coming off of a championship. LeBron signed with the Heat. Thunder Big Three were starting to dominate. Prime Derrick Rose was coming. But everybody forgot about 6'11" point forward coming from Germany. Before the season started, people were saying that nobody is stopping Big Three from Miami to win it all. And they weren't wrong. Kind of. You see, every team that was favored to go to the finals pretty much did everything that everyone expected in the regular season. That is, until the playoffs started. 5 teams on the West finished with 50 or more wins in a season. The Mavericks finished with 57-25 record and third on the West. In the first round, they were facing prime LaMarcus Aldridge and Brandon Roy. With the first 2 games played in Texas, the Mavs won both games leading 2-0. The series then moved to Portland, where the Blazers responded, winning Game 3 and Game 4, tying the series to 2-2. Game 5 returned to Dallas, where Dirk scored 28 points, leading the team to a third victory. With him, Tyson Chandler had a monstrous number of 20 rebounds. Game 6 returned to Portland, where Dirk also led the team with 32 points with 64% from the field, winning the Game 6 and moving to the second round. Next up, in the second round, Mavericks faced the defending champions Lakers. Everybody expected a tough series, at least 6 games. But Dirk had other plans. The 2007 MVP dominated the whole series, averaging 30 points per game. Kobe Bryant and the Lakers were stunned. This was the first time where the defending champs got swept without a single win. Role players like Jason Terry, J.J. Barea, and Shawn Marion stepped up when it mattered the most. The Dallas Mavericks by now became the team everyone had to respect and fear. The Mavericks' next challenge was young and athletic trio of Oklahoma. In the Western Conference Finals, Dirk and company had to face James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Kevin Durant, 3 future NBA MVPs. Since they were rising stars and young team, the experienced Mavericks had the advantage of first 2 games being played at home, but only winning the first game, where Dirk scored 48 points, leading them to a victory. In the Game 2, the Thunder's trio combined 65 points, and as expected, leading the team for the first win, and unfortunately for them, it was their last. Because even though the trio was playing good, it wasn't enough. Mavs took the Game 3 and Game 4, where Dirk had another 40-point game with 60% shooting from the field. Game 5 was dominated by the Thunder's Big Three, with them combining 77 points of 96 all-team points. But that wasn't enough. That's when J.J. Barea, Shawn Marion, and Jason Terry, with Dirk, stepped up when it mattered the most, and giving their team a big win in Game 5 and leading them to the NBA Finals. The NBA Finals, the unstoppable veteran team of Dallas faces the newly formed trio in Miami. Everyone expected LeBron and the Heat to dominate, but Dallas had discipline, chemistry, and teamwork, with Dirk playing the best basketball of his career. With the first 2 games played in South Beach, the Miami Heat took Game 1 at home, with the famous trio leading the team. In Game 2, another game where role players alongside Dirk stepped up and took the game over, and led the team to a huge win to tie the series 1-1. Game 3 moved to Dallas, where Dirk scored 34 points, but came off short. And yet another masterclass game from the Big Three, leading to a victory to take the lead 2-1. Now, before Game 4, Dirk was reportedly having flu and was sick. And in the locker room before the game started, LeBron and Wade mocked Dirk doing the fake coughing, which was a controversial moment. Despite all that, Dirk played the game and led the Mavs to yet another victory, tying the series again 2-2. After the game, this happened.
You know, I've been in this league for 13 years. I never faked an injury or an illness before. But, you know, that's just, it happened. It's over to me. It's not going to add anything extra to me. This is the NBA Finals. If you need an extra motivation, you have a problem.
In Game 5, Dirk and his elite teammates gave the Heat yet another fight, and taking the lead 3-2 and sending the series to the Miami with a possible championship game. And in the Game 6, absolute dominance by the Mavericks, the Heat stood no chance and beating them in their own court to win their first championship. Of course, Dirk winning the Finals MVPs and making this one of the greatest playoff runs in the history of NBA.